So, fairly technical, but you can get some excellent flying here. Now I know the site, a lot of rocky pinnacles in front, disturbs the air, a lot of channels. This is one end of the site. So the old wartime stuff, gun emplacements, etc. Last time I was flying here, it was a blazing sunny day. It's somewhat different today. So just keep checking the airspace, fixed hazards, movable hazards. Thistles have got to be a wee bit of an issue catching, which is why I'm set up off centre. On the checks. So as the lines catch the edge, it's got a tendency to pull the wing into the centre. So take your time, keep checking the airspace and make the wing do the work. Okay, so I've still got a wee bit of crap in there, got to decide whether I'm happy enough with that, and it's not a problem. So just pop it up. And, let's see if I can ping it off. There we go. I was saying, not a problem there. So keep a slight right roll. Often what I would do is walk behind the wall, but there's a new fence been added in here, and we do have bailout areas down onto the flares. But your ideal takeoff is giving a good beat, so you want to be along at the end as much as possible. Again, keep the wing rolled to the right. So there, get behind. That's be taken off in a minute anyway, so not really needing that extra. Ideal is you want to beat into the middle of this scoop. So gives you more height before the first turn, and ideally you want to take off in the beat. Again, keep checking the airspace. Alright, so changing air there. Just perfect would be there, giving me a nice runway, but we'll see. Wings dropping back at the moment, yawing. See, all this information's coming down through the risers. The only reason for the brakes on at the moment is just to slow down the wing a wee bit. Right, so my ideal will be just a bit more lift and into that first beat. There we go. Launching. Checking the airspace. I'm going to do an early turn. And reversal as I go around the next bit, checking the airspace again. So there's the reversal, and we'll get the scoop round here, and then you get more lift gently off that cliff bit. You see the landslip. Sideways, yaw around and touch. Okay. So definitely technical sight to fly, particularly when it's not that lifty at the moment. It's just enough and no more. You take off there on your front, so you're out front, giving you more of a turn, out of lift, and you're almost certainly down and on the flares, unless you get a little bit more wind just for the few seconds, and you don't rely on luck. So again, I'm using the harness to put the roll right, so I can jog along. The only reason for the brakes, and they hardly alter position, simply stop the wing going forward at the moment. So I'm slightly cross downwind. Keep checking the airspace. So you can see the right riser is clear of my shoulder, this one just about touching, so the wing is kept that wee bit right roll, so it's doing all the work. As you can see there, even when you lose your footing, the wing is still working. Okay, now again, same as I had the previous time, change of airflow here as it scoops through. I want to settle along as near as I can to this end, so it gives me a nice runway. So I can add ground speed to wind speed to increase the air speed at the takeoff. By the time I'm launching, ideally you want to be at zero brakes or near enough. Okay, a lot of yaw on the wing at the moment. Going soft one tip then the other. The airflow, because of the shape here, tends to split a bit. So I get different airflow on each wing tip. I'm flying the two half wings. Get as much height as I can. It's not the done thing to walk on the walls, but if it was liftier, I might just tiptoe on them. Again, just waiting for that little bit extra. Feel everything start to firm up, and it's the start of the cycle you want to go at. Not quite right there. Yeah, and the right wing's just gone very soft. Very, very soft. Use the harness to roll right. Get back to the gap. Now hopefully if that was a lull, in a second I'll get a little bit more and just get off and established on that first beat. Keep checking the airspace. Electric fence. Got more wind down at the pilot level for a second or so there, but it's not at the pilot level, it's at the wing. So you're reading the wing from the harness. Waiting, still not firm enough. Need to roll that level. Go, and again. Okay, just want to feel pretty well tiptoey light on feet and launch in that little bit extra lift. If not, I do have bailight options. Keep checking the airspace, look for other aircraft. Almost no tension, see that? So the brakes, just the tiniest of change, hold the wing. The wing is currently correctly positioned above and slightly in front of me. Tempting, but not quite right. Again, right wing went very soft there for a second or two, left wing's gone soft. Feeling a bit better there, let's go for it. Launching! Okay, ease round, get ready to reverse, and reversal on the harness, check the airspace. You don't want to get too close to the dirty air off that. Checking again. There we go. Better. Okay, a wee bit fine tuning on the harness. Check the airspace. Setting up. And for the approach, checking the airspace. See the wind turbines there still sitting feathered. Transit. Keep the speed on, keep the speed on. And touch. And same procedure again. So going back, harness to put the roll in, hands are virtually not moving. The more airspeed I can keep in the glider as I go faster and faster, the better, but it's quite tricky here because you've got a narrow bit. If you look at where vertical would be, you can see the wing is above and in front of me. So again, harness to put the roll in and continue along. Almost like moonwalking. So making ground contact maybe every 6 feet. Wait, wait, wait. Roll the wing level. Drop it back for a second and surge. And damp. Mainly again with the harness. Checking the airspace. Backtrack. Got the wing rolled right. So you see the right riser's way over there, left riser's much closer. Keeping that roll in. And then in the moonlet, if I need to, use the harness to take that roll out. Again, as before, you get significantly different airflow on the left and the right wingtip here because of the shape. So the air's splitting. So it's easy to have maybe a 30-40 degree difference in wind direction between the two tips. It's not just a vertical, it can be horizontal as well. But this is the spot that gives you the nice established. So I'm going to try and backtrack. Nope, step, roll. There we go. Try again. Backtrack up. That way I can add good ground speed on to the wind speed to increase the airspeed on takeoff. Waiting until it feels just starting to cycle right. Going to near zero brake. Undercarriage. Launching! So let's see if we've got enough to get round this time. Get the secondary lift. Check the airspace. And reversal coming up. Reversal's in. Check the airspace. Good. And above. Coming along, set it up. Lean into the reversal. Into the reversal. Wings banked over, so I can now use one side as an elevator. Coming in, reversal, probably go round on this one. So into the secondary lift, go around, check the airspace, reversal, coming up, 1, 2, 3, staying clear of the dirty air, elevator effect, the wings banked, cutting over the top. Checking the airspace, established, lean and then reversal. So lean to reversal, checking again, reversal. Check the airspace. Checking. And secondary lift. Watch for the disturbed air. Set up early for the reversal. 1, 2, 3. Checking the airspace. Keep judging differences in ground speed on the beats so you can assess for changing wind directions while flying, some of which is simply local effects, shape of the ground, some of which is an actual change in wind. When conditions are right, you can jump, generally speaking. You want to have a nice height. Keep checking airspace, slow reversal. Checks. Ground speed's relatively low on this beat, that direction, out. Go through slightly disturbed air from the nose, watch out for the disturbed air there, checking. Reversal. Checking again. Okay. Checks. Going for flatter ones this time. Right out over the nose. Continue. A lot of landslip there over the years. I remember when that was almost all grass. And it's down there now. Checking the airspace. Ground speed's low this way. Get through and into the secondary lift. There, just on the edge of it. Disturbed air. Checking turns. Heading out. See any gliders up there at the moment. Checking. Airspace. Set up and reversal. Checking. Back, a wee loop here, so that's scoopy up, and then a wee look round and scoopy up on the next bit. So ground speed's low there. Remember disturbed air from the rocky outcrop, so it should be passing about 30 feet below me, to be more accurate with the wing. Check the airspace. Check the airspace. Get a snapshot. I'm going to double check the camera. Okay, so just checking the camera by switching off and on. Airspace has been checked. Once we get the scoop here, cutting back out. Ground speed, cutting around into lift. Starting to get lift now. Reversal. Yeah, checking airspace. So assessing the ground speed, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so roughly. Count to 15 that way, another way, count to 10. Checking. So when you've got your reference, say mid distance to far distance, you're doing your count. You might be, say, directly above something, just something that's a good reference. Checking the airspace. So during the flying day, constantly be reassessing. Also look at the angle that you're flying, so you've got your heading, the way you're pointing, the course over the ground, and the angles give you an indication again of how much of your air speed you're having to use to stop the wind pushing you out there. And we'll get disturbed air here. Checks. Cut back, and again you don't want to be going low. There, disturbed air. Downwind but into lift from here. Checking the airspace, good look round all over. Remember, it could be hang gliders, higher performance above you. It might have been somebody cross country coming into land at the coast. So don't just look where you expect, look all 360. Another thing is you've got to do it every so often. The wing is hiding a different part of the sky. Okay, so coming in, transit. Ground speed shooting up there. Go to close and go around. Checks, clear. Check the airspace, ready for the reversal. Bringing it around. So this time on the lower approach. Transit upright. Let her dive. There we go. Roll control on the harness. Decide whether flying again. So I'm on the ground, I can assess. I can use the harness to get the wing to take me to where I want to go. Checking the airspace. As I go up, I'm going to be unloading the glider, so I want to be smooth and slow. So you can see if you launch from here, which I can do, to get to lift you've got to cut back, or you've got to cut back. There's quite a few sites where we see and hear of more than a few accidents or incidents, sea cliff sites, and that's often the case. Choosing a very bad place, because that's what they're taught to do, to take off from, instead of using good aviation practice, taxiing along runway, setting up and establishing in a good safe beat. It gives the pilot plenty of time. So I could even go from here. Because again I'm back in the scoop. What I want to do if I'm doing that is I want to backtrack so I've got more of a runway. So ready to near zero brake as I launch. Set up the lean, checking the airspace again, getting ready to reverse the lean, reversal, checking, bringing it round, and head back, get some juice, and maybe if there's enough wind, fly the Gorse Ridge, just for some chill out. So from there, I'm going to put her into dive, diving down, harness to roll, and rolled level, decide where I'm dropping the wing. I think I'll use that point. Now, one thing to remember is you walk with the wind when you're doing a tip drop, so I've got to make sure I've actually got space to walk with the wind. A wee bit stingy nettles, not too bad, so let's just go forward to there, drop the tip down. Main thing is look at the wing in this case. Let it roll, 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 and then rather than bearing the brakes, simply step, bing. Safely parked, and I could relaunch it from there just as easily. Right. So hydration, doesn't matter how many thousands of hours, you start getting dehydrated, it's time, take a break, get some juice, play safe, always. Redhead Cliffs, cracking. And round there we've got Lunan. East coast of Scotland, middle of the year. Power down.